Hi folks, this is part 2, or the start of part 2 of the Bush VHF 41 radio belonging to Lawrence. It's coming on. I've disconnected all these wires here, which are all bad. All the installation's coming off them. I mean, they fucked. So what I've done, I've actually put new wires in. And I've done a nice neat job, as you can see, for zoom in. Right, let's adjust the angle. Wrong way. I always get it wrong. If it had hairs round it, I'd get there first time, wouldn't I? Anyway. There's all the bits on there off the wires, and what I've done, I've put all the new wires are all soldered in. If I can show you, let's turn the chassis upside down, and these are all the new wires here. They're all new, nice and neatly soldered in. That wire there's for one of the lamps. That's a lamp wire. What I've done, I've left the original wires in for now, because I'm going to do the recap and I want to remember where everything went. Now what I've done, because I didn't have the right colours, oh, my fucking temples broke off my glasses. Where's my other glasses? Just see if we'll sort this out. Let's get my heat gun and fucking just blowing it around. Can't be arsed. Let's just stick it on the head. Oh, it'll stay on. There we go. Right, basically what I've done, the two pinks are the dial lamps. The green goes up to here. No, it doesn't. It goes to here. This is the green here. I might retake it off and loop it under there and bring it in. It might be near. It might be easier. Might be tidier. And the red. Sorry, the grey is replacing the red, which goes to the anode. Goes to the HT of the transformer, and these two purples, one goes to the top pin and one goes to a middle pin, and I can remember which way these go around. I would just have to buzz. I will actually buzz them with the meter because they're the same colour. And one of them's blue, and the one marked as blue goes to here, and it's got a piece of heat shrink on it. Now let me just buzz that one out with a meter just to make sure I'm right, because that's the blue. Oops. There we go. We're all in a bit of a tangle here, folks, but we get there. Put this on. Right, so we want one of them's the blue, and I think it's the longest one is the blue. I think it's the longest one, which goes to here. Yes. So the longest one is the blue. So, and the other one, I think was a white, but I'm not sure. But I know where it goes on the transformer because the original wires are up there. I just wanted to buzz that one out on camera, so I knew. I now know I have a vocal record of where it goes. I now know where it goes, so I don't have to worry too much. Well, I don't have to worry at all about it now. But I'm going to call it a night for now, folks, and I didn't sit here fucking about, you know, putting wires in and you having to be bored watching me do that. I just went ahead and did that. There's a lot of cunt capacitors in here that need to come out, and as I say, I'm not changing the main smoother. I will test it, but I'm not changing it unless I have to, because it's okay. But there's no hums or anything. It appears to be okay, and I think I've made a really nice job of those wires. Look how neat they are, you know. And but that's it all for tonight. Soldering iron off, heat gun off, video camera off, and join me for the next part of this video, which will be probably putting capacitors in, and I'm going to have a look. I'm not going to mess about tonight because I'm a bit on the tired side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it for tonight, and I'll go through my capacitors tomorrow and see what I need and order what I haven't got, so that I can get on with replacing things, and you know, I can get this job done. It should be a good radio once it's done. I believe they're not bad, these VHF 41s, sorry. Anyway, folks, I'm leaving it there. I'll catch you later. Bye for now. Right, well, what I'm going to do now, folks, I'm still not quite tired, so what I'm going to do, don't need them diodes and resistors, I'll put them over there. Don't need my phone, I'll put that there. My glasses are broken, put them there. Yeah. Soldering iron, I do need, and wire. Right, what I'm going to do now, folks, I'm actually going to, we've got another wire here, yeah. Right. Might need a slightly longer one. I've got one down here, didn't one fall on the floor earlier. I've got another piece of wire, slightly longer. Yeah, actually I have, just need to find them, because I've got two yellow ones somewhere, and two yellow wires somewhere that I earmarked for this project. I say I earmarked. I love it when you earmark somewhere and then it fucking disappears. Let's have a look in my drawer. Here we go. Oh, got a nice fucking long green one there. Let's chop a bit of that fucking green one off, that'll do it. Is this pink one the same length as that? Yes, it is. Well, it's a bit longer, but what we'll do is chop this off. And I don't know whether I've mentioned this yet, but there are no bulbs in that. There are no bulbs in the bulb sockets, so that's why the down lamps didn't work, because there's no bulbs. Anyway, we'll sort that out. put this on the channel so I can see it. There we go. Put that out of the way. Right. Let's adjust accordingly. That's it. The green one done. Yeah. There we go. Get them two leads there. I need to get some capacitors. I'm running out of electrolytics on the, what do you call it, on the types I normally need a few of. Ouch, it's hot. There we go, that's that one done. That one. Boom, 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 boom. Go to bed soon, I think. Let's get this done. Right, so that's that. Let's get a bit of heat shrink on that. Oh, that's another one for Mr. Trump. Yeah. I hope that one stinks. I could do with a bit of excitement. Let's find a piece of heat shrink to go nicely around this. Yeah, got a yellow one here. The yellow one do it? Might be too thin. Well, it's going through. Yeah, we're getting there. Pull that one so they're both level. There we go. Slide that into the middle. And the reason why I'm doing this is so that the wires are not floppy everywhere, you know, so it's just nice and neat really. There we go. Put that in there for a minute. See, these are absolutely disgusting, these wires, they're fucked. Right. I'm just cleaning something I can rub it with. Let's rub the contacts and make them a bit cleaner. Try and make them a bit cleaner. There we go. That should now melt with no problem. Basically it's what you have to do is pick it out. It's getting a bit fucking hot, but that'll come off there, it will come off, I mean. Gets nice and loose and there we go. And they get the iron under there, just keep it on it, and just give it a jiggle. And there we go. Out. And then what we'll do is clean it all up. There you go. Now, that's that one off. Ouch! That's the yellow one, it's red hot. That's the yellow one off. Now let's get the oops. All the shit that comes out of them. Look at that. All that crap that comes out of them. Let's put a bit of solder on the end of it, just on the tip. There we go. Well, that's not wanting to come out of there. There we go. Let's give that a clean. There we go. So I'll put the pump, that's stuck, ouch. Put the pin cup into the top one. Yeah, I'm doing all the sort of small jobs that I can be getting on with. You know, because I can't order any of the components yet. I have to pop down to the bank tomorrow and put some money in. So I can do that. There we go. That's the positive one connected. Just roll it over gently. There we go. Pop a bit of solder on. Still hasn't rolled over. Come on, bend over, you cunt. Pardon the expression, folks. That's it. Yeah. Right, now we've got this one to do. This has got double wires on it. This is going to be even harder because it's got double wires on it. Right. Need some of the fucking dust off it. There we go. What gets me is they melt, but you try getting the fuckers out. Tell you what I'll do. I'll cut them, as we're going to be here all night. I'll cut them and go. Let's get the pink. And just solder them on. The reason why is they're only lamp wires, won't do any harm. They ain't going to come off there. Otherwise they're going to be here all fucking night, and all it is just 2 lamp wires, so just nip them off there. I'm going to show keep all this wire and show him what actually was the issues. And he'd trust me anyway, but even so, I still like to heard from my girlfriend tonight. Thought there was something different about tonight. There we go. Yeah. Now why can't these people who sell you the bulbs sell you bulbs in boxes like everybody else? Instead of you having to fuck about trying to get the fuckers out of the box, they all have fucking sellotape. Right. Well, that's a bit of a fucking bummer. It fucking don't tighten down. Right. They're not even straight. I'm not sitting down like that. Right. Are we getting any power to it? Yep. It's not straight though, but I'll sort that out in a second. The reason why is because they The reason why is because they're out of shape. There we go. Squeeze that so it's fucking round or resembles a round shape. There we are, look at that. There we go. There. Right, let's try that one. They both should light now. Yep, look at that. Let's just get this one straight. Last thing we want is these fucking bulbs falling out. Looks a bit better. Well, that one's gone in perfectly. Now let's check, make sure it still lights up. Yep. I'm going to come out. I'm happy with that one. Let's see if I can do something about it. If not, I'll solder the fucker on. Try that. Let's give this a. I'm going to have to put a blob of solder on that one. It's not going to hold in. And given that it's going to be me that's going to be doing the repairs on this in the future, it doesn't really matter. Just need to there we go. See, look, it's check it lights up. Yeah. Just see if I can get a blob of solder just across there, because otherwise the bulb's just going to fall out because of the socket. And I haven't got any replacement sockets, otherwise I'd have put a socket in. See, we've got that there. Yeah. That's in. That's not going anywhere. Make sure it still fucking lights. It should. Yeah. There we go, folks. Put the bulbs back in where they belong. And the new wires I'll solder onto. I'll solder the new wires onto there and onto there when they're ready to be done. So basically I've had to solder a fucking bulb in. I don't like doing that, but still, this is always going to come to me for repair, so it doesn't matter, because this guy's going to this guy is happy with me, so he's going to stick with me, so it doesn't really matter about something being soldered in or whatever, because I'm the one that's going to be doing the repairs. So I can live with the wires being soldered, but lamp being soldered. I just have to remember next time he brings it to me, which I hope won't be for a long time, that when he does, that if I have to replace the lamps, I've soldered one of them in. There we go. And I'm not going to fully tighten them because I might need to take this side out, solder the wires on, so not fully tighten them. There we go. I could have done them a bit shorter, I might actually, but not now, it's bedtime. Anyway folks, remote control. Thank you once again for watching, and you all have a great day. It's getting daylight out there now, it's time I went and got my head down. Catch you later folks, bye for now. Welcome back folks, we're on the Bush VHF 41 radio from the 1950s or something around that region, can't remember the date, not that that matters. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull the valves for some of them. I'm going to pull the valves so they don't get damaged, and we'll pull the valves so they don't get damaged. To be alright, they should be safe enough there, and yeah, it'll be alright there then. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to check capacitors. I've got some replacements here I've managed to dig out. I'm going to have to order some. Yeah, because there's some I haven't got. Pardon me for yawning folks, but I'm a bit on the tired side. But what I want to do, see, we've got a Hunts there which is cracked. Well, I'm not surprised. So that'll be coming out. So we're going to be replacing all the Hunts ones. They'll all be coming out. The Hunts ones will all be coming out. Yeah, they'll all be coming out. But what I want to do... Shut up! Get in! Get in! Every time I turn the bloody camera on, pick the phone up, you fucking start. Right, well the filter capacitor's okay, that big can's okay, because I've traced the wires, I'm getting no hum, the tone control works, and there's no mains hum, so yeah, I'm gonna leave that for now. Now what I want to look at next is this capacitor here, which goes on to what I believe is the audio output, the EL84. Goes on to the audio output, and so we'll have a look at that. Oh shit. Well, let's get the manual. Let's start at capacitor 1. And have a look at the layout. Well, we want the bottom part of the lead board, chassis rather. You can feel a brew coming on, you know, folks. Just making sure that all C4's inside that fucking FM fucking module. most of why I want to fucking get twos fucking in there. Why would not surprised? Why would I not be surprised? Right, so oh, hang on. Yeah, good ass. Right. So I want capacitor 1, C1, wherever fucking C1 is. I bet the ones I want to get at are all in that fucking IF unit, that FM unit, FM front end unit. I don't want to go in there yet. I know C4 is. Let's have a look. Well, I think they all are that I need to get at immediately. Let me have a look. Let's have a look in the FM front end. Have a look at this. C6, C5, C4, C3, C2. Where the fuck's C1? C2, C3, C5. Right, I might be better off servicing the FM unit first then, because the capacitors I need to do are in there. Can't find C1 though. I can't find C1. Let's see what it tells you, because it tells you, it's a pretty good manual this, it tells you C1. Valve 1 screen decoupling. So valve 1, there it is, C1. Aye, I think I'm going to start on the FM unit first. The reason why is because all the parts I need to look at first are in there. So, and that can't be that hard to work on, so let's have a go. I'll just get the FM unit disassembled, folks, and then I'll be back. Right, put you on the big screen so I can see what I'm doing. Right, what I've done here, I've replaced, if we can zoom in and show you. Now if I adjust the camera angle, oh, without, there we go. There we go. Right, if I can now, I'll tell you that radio control tripod, it's really brilliant. Right, what I can do, put my glasses on. Right, what I can do, I can show you what I've done. What I've done, I've replaced that capacitor there, which is C1, and this one here, which is I can't remember the number of that one. But they were two hunts. Brown hunts. I've replaced those, and I'm going to leave it at that for the FM module for for now for the FM front end. The reason why, I don't want to mess about in there too much, so I'm going to leave it at that for now and see if the FM actually works, see if VHF FM actually works. And if it doesn't, then I don't mind coming back into this because it's easy enough to get off. So I'm going to put this back together. I'm going to clean that dust off anyway. But I'm going to put this front end back onto where it belongs. And I'm going to leave it at just those two capacitors for now. I've got to solder this resistor back on to the tuner and solder that wire there back on from this transformer, this little coil transformer here. So I've got to sort that out. And then I'm going to leave it then. I'm going to work on the main chassis, getting the Hunt capacitors out. The smoother can be bolted back down because that's okay. The main capacitor, that's fine. I'm happy with that because there's no hums and there's plenty of audio and the tone control works. So I'm happy with that. So generally it's just a matter of putting this back together and without losing the washer or dropping it within that. Oh, so he goes and does it anyway. Drops the washer in there. I mean, getting it back out's not a problem, but I just wish I hadn't done it in the first place. Means we've got to get another tool out of me drawer. There we go. Alright, but I mean, this is a long way off being done, this radio, and it does need quite a bit. But I've just been on the phone to our friend Jay from Jay's Vintage Junk, and he's got a valve tester for me. I will have to go through and sort it, but still, I don't mind doing that. So he's dropping that in for me tomorrow. So that'll be another up and coming project that we can do. We can do that together as well. Go through that and sort that out, and that'll be a very once I've sorted it, that'll be a very valuable addition to the toolkit. You know. So thank you very much, Jay, for that. And yeah, there we go. Oh no, I've dropped that one and all. But luckily I've dropped them in the radio and not on the floor. But I've got to go out and get some food after as well. Just saying to Jay, I need to go out and get something for my lunch. Anyway, put the washer on there. Pop the nut on. And I generally like to just hold the nut there like that and just give it a jiggle and just feel for the thread to catch, because it will. There we go. And tighten that up. And so that's that sorted. What I'm doing for this job, folks, I've actually got the big Antex iron out. I can't remember how many watts this is, but should say on the handle somewhere. 30 watts. Yeah, 30 watts. I've got the 30 watt iron, and the reason why is because for doing these radios you really need the big iron. for doing some of these joints, and I find the big iron better for this type of job. That's that soldered on. Now let's solder the resistor back in. See, like I say, I'm not bothered if I have to take all this apart again, but I've just done the 2 hunt capacitors that are in there. And we'll get on with the medium and long wave or AM sections if you prefer. You know, we get on with the medium wave, long wave, you see, get that sorted. Try and get that fully operational again. Right, well, we're all soldered back in and we're all together. Make sure this has got no crap on it, because this is the tuning slug, and this has to go back in. And generally pop the tuning slug back into there, pop the yeah, it goes in that way, yes it does. Right, now just lift that away a little bit, just so I can lift the slug up. I can put that back in position. There we go. Right, I need to find the screw that holds that down. It's on here somewhere. It's on the bench somewhere. That's not it. It's that's too new. Let's start by putting the screws in that hold the FM front end in place. Or VHF as it's known on this particular type of radio. Well, that's not the right screw. The reason why is that is the bloody screw for the slug. Yeah, that's the screw for the slug. Yeah, let's tighten that up. Let's get it in position. Let's check it works. Yeah, all the way down, all the way up. Yeah, well, the slug hasn't been adjusted, so put them back in the middle roughly for when it comes to assemble it. Well, the slug was never adjusted. Oh, that's off the, what do you call it? That's off the smoothing can, that one. Hold me close, hold me tight, don't you give me. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. So no matter what it is, you always get one, don't you? That's it. Now, get this straight. And lined up with the marks. The impressions are left, and that way you know it'll go back into the cabinet. No problems. Right, so that's the FM back in. Now, now I've got these two screws here. I need to work out where they go. I'll have my cup of tea first. Right, I just thought I'd put things back together so I don't get too confused. That's the FM module back in, and that's the FM module back in as it should be. Oh, I know where them two go. Just remembered. Because you do get a bit flustered, well, not flustered, but you know, you can get a bit thingy once you've taken things out, and they actually go here. Oh, they actually go here. Yeah, they go there. Where's the other one? Don't you just hate it when you know you've got two screws in your hand and then you put one down and there it is, near enough under the chassis. Right, well that's the FM front end put back together. And that's as easy as that to take out and to work on. I mean, it's actually small in there. It's hard to work on. And how many pairs of pliers does one really need out? But as I say, the Antex soldering iron in this application put some tools away. That way everything's neat, stays neat, you see, and I know where things are when I come to get them. I always like to try and put tools away when I'm finished. I don't always do it, but I like to. Put the tools back where I got them from, and that way I know where my tools are. But because we're finished for a bit now, because I've got a few other things I need to do, and we've got more capacitors to replace on the underside of this. The what do you call it? Filter can be buttoned back up. That can be buttoned back up and left, because that's okay. And but as most people know, I actually give a 3-month warranty. I give a 3-month guarantee with my repairs. So if it comes in with a dodgy filter, even though I haven't done it, because this guy's a good guy, if it comes back in within the 3 months, I'll do it. I'll just do it for him. So, you know, but I'm not going to do it now because there's no point. I mean, that might last another 10 years. Then again, might last another 10 minutes. I mean, I've had them where they've come in and they've been okay, and while I've been working on them, the filters have gone, you know, or smoother as we call it in the UK. I've had that happen. And then you've had to ring the customer and say, look, you know, I've had to replace that as well because that's gone. That was at the end of its life as well. But you know, I'm gonna leave it for now. But I'm gonna replace all them red hunts. I'm gonna replace those, and I've got most. I do have to order some, but I've got most to be getting on with. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna call this part 2, so it doesn't get too long-winded. Look out for part 3 where we do the rest of the capacitors. Catch you later, folks. Bye for now.